Hey YouTube world, how is everyone? I was just jamming a little bit, like sitting on the floor in the studio and rocking this little Diezel VH4 pedal, which I quite enjoy. And I'm running it through the Mesa Boogie 5050, just one side of it, so just a 50 watts power amp. And a lot of people ask me how it compares to the actual VH4, because I did this comparison video. Click, let's say, here. That'll take you to the comparison. They just ran the pedal to the effects return, so it's using the same power amp, just to compare the VH4 pedal to the preamp. Now I'm running it through like a different power amp, which obviously gives not like the exact same tone, but in my opinion it's very, very close, and it definitely gives you the Diezel feel. So yeah, I'll just be showing you that really quick. This is the guitar I'll be using. It's a neck through ESP M2 with Fishman Fluence modern pickups in it. Cabled straight into the pedal, which I'm using as a preamp. The output into the Mesa Boogie power amp, and that goes into the lovely 2 notes Trpedo Live with one of my impulse response. This one is a blend of a Mesa Stiletto, that's the traditional sized mic with a 57, and the rectifier cab, that's the oversized mic with a 57 as well. So on the pedal we get the treble around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, mids around 11, bass around noon, gain around 1:30-ish, and presence around 1 o'clock, and deep around noon. This is similar to how I'd set up the VH4 amp. So then you get the presence on the power amp, which I set fairly low to get that Diezel tone, because I'm using the presence and depth knobs on the Diezel. The frequencies is quite unique to them, while the Mesa is a bit more in the like very high presence range. So if I raise the presence on the Mesa, just do that really quick. Sounds good too, but well, it doesn't give you the typical Diezel tone. So I turned that down again. Kind of like my test riff at the moment. I don't know, it changes some. Go through phases there. So let's keep the EQ like this and lower the gain. And actually let's raise the middle as well to get a bit more of that. It's a very tight rock tone. Bit more bass as well, depth. If I could play any Tool riffs and hit a Les Paul, I guess this would be work quite well for Tool. This is gain around 11 o'clock now, and mid's like 4 o'clock, so pretty far up. Go back to around 11:30-ish with the mids, and let's raise the gain all the way. Still stays tight, which is like typical for the amp as well. But to be honest, the Fishman Fluence helps quite a lot with that. My Diezel head, I like the gain on channel 3 to be around, yeah, like 1:30, 2 o'clock maybe. I set the treble fairly high, like I did here, because like if I go back down to noon, still sounds great. It's a fairly dark sounding amp, and Fishman Fluence sound quite bright, so they kind of make up for that. So usually on the VH4 amp as well, they go high with the treble. Like 3 o'clock is, like 2:30, 3 o'clock is where I usually end up. Just like the amp, the pedal has got like a lot of string separation. Quickly switch to voice 2 on the Fishman for a more passive kind of feel. Down with the gain again, and with the treble, and up with the mids. Yeah, I quite like it, and I think it sounds really similar to the third channel on the actual VH4 head. And even through a different power amp, obviously the power amp's gonna influence the tone, but a lot of the sound's really coming from the preamp. So this is the preamp now, it's not just a pedal. Like if you run into a power amp, you can use it as a preamp. So this is like a standalone preamp run into the 50/50 power amp. You could as well just use the effects return of whatever head you've got at your disposal, or like when you play live, you could just use this as your like treble rig and plug it into whatever amp is on stage, either in front of the amp as a pedal, or just, yeah, like I just said, in the effects loop return, which just makes it act like a preamp. So you actually get the VH4 preamp. It's a solid state version of the VH4 preamp, but it sounds so ridiculously close. So much for now. Hopefully more soon. Different guitars, effects returns of another amp or something, and not just me sitting on the floor, but me sitting, I don't know, on some other stupid chair. Whatever. Take care, guys.